Hello friend. Welcome to MovieMark. Today we have brought you some amazing, top 10 best watch alone Hollywood movies. Which are masterpiece movies forever, hope you will like them. So let's start today's video. Number 10. After We Collided. This movie based on drama romance genres, with 5.0 IMDb rating. 1 month after his breakup with Tessa Young, Pardon Scott meets an unknown homeless man, whom he rebuffs after the man tries to ask him a question. On her first day as an intern at Vance Publishing, Tessa shares an awkward encounter with co-worker Trevor Matthews. Impressed with her work, Vance's owner Christian Vance takes Tessa, Trevor, and his secretary and girlfriend Kimberly to a Seattle area work event. At a nightclub, Tessa and Trevor network with and impress a businessman considering an investment in Vance. Number 9. Sex Tape. This movie based on comedy romance genres, with 5.1 IMDb rating. When Jay and Annie first got together, their romantic connection was intense, but 10 years and 2 kids later, the flame of their love needs a spark. To kick things up a notch, they decide, why not? To make a video of themselves trying out every position in the joy of sex in one marathon 3-hour session. It seems like a great idea, until they discover that their most private video is no longer private. With their reputations on the line, they know they're just one click away from being laid bare to the world, but as their race to reclaim their video leads to a night they'll never forget, they'll find that their video will expose even more than they bargained for. Number 8. Ibiza. This movie based on comedy romance genres, with 5.2 IMDb rating. Harper is weary of life in New York City working for a PR firm. It does not help that her disgruntled boss Sarah is constantly reciting nasty one-liners at her while failing to recognize her hard work. However, in a surprise move, Sarah informs Harper that she has to fly to Barcelona for the weekend in order to secure a new client, a major opportunity for her to finally show her worth. When Harper informs her friends Nikki and Leah, they decide that they are coming along, whether she likes it or not. Number 7. Duck Butter. This movie based on comedy drama romance genres, with 5.3 IMDb rating. Nima is an actor beginning work on her first major film, directed by Mark and Jay. She struggles to connect with the material, and has a conversation about it with Mark and Jay, who imply that it is due to a lack of vulnerability on her part. After taking a friend to a date at a gay bar, Nima meets Sergio, an esoteric girl who performs a song at the bar. After going home with Sergio and her friends, the two have sex. While discussing relationships, Sergio proposes the idea of spending 24 hours with a person, including having sex once per hour, in order to fast forward a relationship and get to know a person as quickly as possible. Number 6. Budapest. This movie based on comedy genres, with 5.4 IMDb rating. Vincent and Arnaud are two best friends who once studied at the largest French business school. But today, they are very unhappy at their respective workplaces. Vincent works for a multinational corporation where he has no recognition, while Arnaud flounders at a firm run by his wife's father. During their friend's bachelor party, they meet a stripper. The latter tells them about her Hungarian hometown of Budapest, its nightlife, and its countless beautiful women. Lamenting over how their bachelor party should have been held there instead, Arnaud then comes up with the idea of creating a travel agency in partnership with Vincent that would organize getaway trips for French bachelor parties in Budapest, a city filled with oversized nightclubs where alcohol flows freely. Number 5. Madame Claude. This movie based on biography crime drama genres, with 5.4 IMDb rating. Madame Claude is the owner of a popular brothel in the late 1960s Paris, and has knowledge that gives her incredible power and influence over French politicians and underworld figures. The arrival of an affluent and well-connected young woman threatens to undermine everything Paris in the late 1960s. Madame Claude is at the head of a flourishing business dedicated to prostitution that gives her power over both the French political and criminal worlds. But the end of her empire is closer than she thinks. Number 4. Through My Window. This movie based on comedy drama romance genres, with 5.5 IMDb rating. Raquel starts narrating the story of her life. In a classroom we see her refusing to read her assignment as even though she knows how to write a story, she isn't brave enough to tell it. She then says that her story doesn't start in this classroom, it actually starts in her house. Her house, as she describes, is a humble abode that, through ups and downs, ended up surrounded by an empire called the Hidalgo Mansion. The Hidalgos are her next-door neighbors, but their lifestyle is completely different from hers. Number 3. Gandu. This movie based on comedy-drama genres, with 5.5 IMDb rating. The movie is set on the life of an unnamed protagonist who is called Gandu by most who address him in the movie. Gandu is portrayed as a frustrated teenager whose state of mind is shown by intercuts of him rapping in Bengali. Gandu's mother seemingly supports the family through the magnanimity of her lover, Dasbabu. Gandu's mother and Dasbabu are shown having graphic sex a number of times. Shown repeatedly sneaking into the room of the copulating couple to steal money from Dasbabu's wallet, which he uses to buy drugs and play games in Dasbabu's internet cafe. Gandu seemingly has complex emotions regarding this stealing and takes care to hide it from his mother. Number 2. More the Merrier. This movie based on comedy genres, with 5.5 IMDb rating. 2021, Barcelona. In the course of a single night 5 different stories will happen with desire as the common point. Paco and Claudia are a long-time marriage that receive in home for dinning to their best friends and to marriage Alberto and Marta, unaware for the two women that the dinner is really a trick of Alberto and Paco for a partner swapping in an attempt to feel new emotions. But Paco feels unsure to continue after to know Alberto's fame as lover by his big torpedo, free-spirited Clara meets her long. Number 1. That's My Boy. This movie based on comedy genres, with 5.5 IMDb rating. In Massachusetts in 1984, young Donald Donnie Berger flirts with his middle school teacher, Mary McGarrigle, who is repulsed by his actions and gives him a month's detention. However, in detention, Mary seduces Donnie and they begin a sexual relationship. Their relationship is discovered during an auditorium speech. Subsequently, Mary is sentenced to 30 years in prison for statutory rape, but the scandal makes Donnie famous. Mary is also revealed to be pregnant, and custody of their unborn son is given to Donnie's abusive father until Donnie turns 18 to assume full custody. So friends, I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. Thanks for watching.